graduated dental hygiene school. Like, how in the world? Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So I kind of wanted to give you guys a backstory, my story on dental hygiene, pretty much on what happened, me not getting into the program, me getting into the program, how I survived the program, just to encourage you guys and inspire you guys and just give you some faith and some hope. There's also a lot of growing pains in dental hygiene school. So I am going to share with you guys, I'm just going to share with you guys my experience and talk to you guys. So grab some popcorn, some candy, an ice cream, coffee, whatever suits you for this video, and just hang out with me and let's talk. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I always knew I wanted to be in the health profession. I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to do or what field I wanted to go into. Since I was very little, I always had a fetish for pulling out my own teeth. Like, I could not wait to put teeth under my pillow to get that dough. Like, I was just into the tooth fairy and all that. So I just feel like it was just something instilled in me since I was a little kid from, I don't know, a higher power. It just was pretty much destined for me. And it comes like that for a lot of hygienists. And a lot of hygienists are just like, I want to go in for the money. I wanted to go in for the money. You have hygienists that say, I was with the same hygienist for 15 years. So it's really just something personal that you feel connected to, you feel drawn to the profession. I felt very, very drawn to the profession when I had a serious conversation with my father, and I found a picture. I will put it right here. I found a picture of myself and my dad when I was 2 years old. I was in the dental office. My mom was a dental assistant, and my dad's sitting on the dental chair. So I was like, you know what? I'm going through transformation right now in my life at the time. And I said, let me try a dental assisting program to see if this is something that I like to do. I did a dental assisting program, which, by the way, I think it is smart if you are looking to be a dental hygienist. I think it is very smart to either shadow a dentist, shadow a dental hygienist, take a dental assisting course. I'm not sure that all dentists hire dental assistants if they're not certified, but it's nice to have the certification to actually take classes on dental assisting, so you get a feel of what it's like being in a dental office, what instruments you're going to be working with, if you're able to see and handle this kind of environment. That's what I did. I did the dental assisting program. I started working for a dentist and I absolutely loved it. Like, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is it. So that's how I knew that I wanted to be a dental hygienist. I knew that I wanted to move up in my career. I wasn't too sure as far as becoming an actual dentist. I always said I want to be a hygienist first. And then if I want to be a dentist, I can always apply to dental school. I would say that you should keep in mind dental hygiene is very different than dental school, like becoming an actual dentist. Becoming a dentist is more restorative, and being a hygienist, they focus more on preventative. That's just my opinion. But I just felt like being a hygienist was something that was pretty much destined for me, and I just felt deeply in my heart this is something that I really, really want to do. Prerequisites is the second topic that I want to talk about with you guys. If I get emotional, I'm sorry. It's just almost that time of the month. This is a profession that is dear to my heart, so if I get emotional, you guys. As far as prerequisites go, I needed to get away from the environment that I was in. After my first year of college, I was just in a different place, and I needed to get away from the environment that I was in. So I decided to transfer to a farther school up north, And this school was where I started taking prereqs for the dental hygiene program. I said, I'm going to get into the dental hygiene program. That's it. This is what I'm doing. I applied the first time in 2014. Mind you, I had no background of I didn't know what exactly they were looking for in the application. Every school is different. My school only accepted 20 students. Their prereqs were very, very specific. They wanted students in their program that had taken each and every single prerequisite that they required. And I, at the time, at 2014, that year, I didn't have all the dental hygiene requirements for that program. I applied anyway, just because they would see my name for the next year. I ended up the next year not getting in. So I said, I need to double major because I can't wait. Like I need this to either, I need to get the ball rolling. Like I need to get my life going. And before dental hygiene prereqs, I was a theater major. I majored in theater in a different college. Like theater and science have been just a focus in my college career. I decided while I was up north taking prereqs, I'm going to double major. So I went ahead and double majored in digital media, which was film, photography, all that stuff behind the camera. And I'll still try to pursue dental hygiene because I just knew in my heart it was something that I wanted so much. I remember being in my new media courses, I was just so happy, but deep down in my heart, I was like, I really want to get into this program. Like, I need to get into this program. Like, I want to do it. I think it was more because I kept telling myself, you can do this. Because when you think anything medicine or anything science related, you're like, this is so hard, like, how can I do this? This is so hard. It's such a, well-respected field. And I was just so insecure at the time that I needed to do this for myself. And I went ahead and I kept applying. Here's the thing. If you do not have a B or better in your prerequisites, you're already looked at like not so capable of taking oral pathology, periodontology, like pharmacology, all these courses that are completely different than your prereqs. So I tried my best. I tried my hardest. I did retake classes and I got those B's. I got those A's. I did my part and I worked so hard. Something that I want to tell you guys, if you're having trouble getting into the dental hygiene program, depends where you are, because some dental hygiene programs, they accept 20 students like my school, and some accept 65 students in other schools. So make sure you do your research and see the requirements of each dental hygiene program. Here's the thing, I didn't apply to any other dental hygiene school but the one that I graduated from. I was already there, I was already making that drive. My parents were already like, okay, you're doing dental hygiene. It's very hard to explain to your parents, like, hold up, they only take 20 students. Of course, every parent's like, why aren't you one of those 20? But it's so competitive and it's so hard. My school, it takes in 400 plus applications a year. So I was, probably nowhere near that top 5 in the second year of applying to dental hygiene school. I needed to get my GPA up, my science GPA up. So that's what I did. And I worked. Third year came around, I didn't get in. My fourth year came around and I was waitlisted. I was waitlisted and I said, you know what? This is not for me. This is not for me. I've worked so hard. I've put so many miles on my car. Like my dad has taken care of me. My parents have just been so supportive, and I'm still not progressing. Like, what's happening? So I went ahead and I applied to a sonography program and I got in right away. My GPA was good. I got in right away. And I was like, you know what? Sonography it is. I love photography. Maybe I can open up like a studio and just, make people happy and take pictures of their baby and their bellies. I think it was like 2 weeks after I got the acceptance from the sonography program, I got a phone call from the chair of the dental hygiene program in the school up north. And she calls me and I'm like, hello, who's this? She's like, is this Talia Majdilawi? I said, yes. She's like, this is so-and-so from the dental hygiene program. A spot has opened. Do you want the spot? I was speechless. I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real. I literally just got into a sonography program. I've been going through hell for these, 4 years in the school taking PreReqs. And you call me now? I was like, in my mind, I'm like, my dad is going to flip. My mom is going to freak. I was like, yes. Yes. She's like, do you want the spot? I'm like, yes. I literally froze for 3 minutes. Long story short, I said yes. I was thinking of 21 stories on what I was going to tell my dad, what I was going to tell my mom. But I knew deep down in my heart, this was something that I really, really wanted to do. I've been working in the dental field as a dental assistant, and I've shadowed these hygienists, how rewarding it is when their patient leaves happy and clean. And I just knew this is me. This is it. I'm in. After being rejected, for these 3 years in a row, I was like, that's it. My life is starting. My father freaked out. He was like, you're not driving 2 hours every day. The program is all week, Monday through Thursday. My last semester, senior year, was Monday through Friday. And I would drive. I would wake up at 5 in the morning, 4:45 in the morning, because I had such a long drive, and I would drive every single day. I'd pick up my coffee, and I did it. I did it. And, I just want you guys to really think about what I'm saying. Like, I would drive every single day. I would pay a toll, gas, every day, 1 hour going, 1 hour coming back to my house after long, stressful days, and I did it. My clinic, when I had clinic, I had to find patients. My school was very nice to give me patients, but there were times that I had to find patients. If I didn't have a patient in that chair, I would get a 0 for the day. I worked my behind off. Like, I worked so hard. And yes, it's a beautiful, great thing to think about. Like, I want to be a hygienist. I want to be a dental hygienist. But then it's like, you don't think about the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to put an idea in your mind and to put a dream in your heart and say, this is what I want. This is it. I can do this. But you don't realize that time, your family, the people around you, your partner, your kids, whatever your situation is, all plays a part in that success, in that journey. I had all this overload of emotion running through my head, running through my mind, running through my life, period. And, I did it. I did it. And, you guys can definitely do it. Like, if you did not get into the dental hygiene program the first time, and this is something that you really, really want, apply the second time. You didn't get in the second time, apply the third time. I just want you guys to keep in mind, I'm not the only one that applied to the program 4 times. There's been girls that I graduated with who failed out of the program, waited 1 year, they had to reapply into the program, and 2 girls got in. 2 girls got in that I know of. 2 girls got back in after failing. I know girls that failed their clinical board exams. What I'm saying is that throughout this journey of dental hygiene and success, it could be anything. I'm specifically saying dental hygiene. You are going to have failure. You are going to have disappointments. But if this is something that you truly deep down in your heart really want, I must say it's hard work. Like if someone's like, oh yeah, you know, this is life, dental hygiene life and blah, blah, blah. And you know, it's peanut butter and jelly. Like it's not, don't get me wrong. It's easier for some than others. You know what I'm saying? Like I had friends that would party every weekend. They'd get wonderful grades, 90s and up. I wasn't that person. You know, I was not that person. I was not an A student in dental hygiene school. I was a B student in dental hygiene school. Okay, I'm proud of that. I'm okay with that. And I had long hours, long weekends. I gained loads of weight. You know what I'm saying? But it's like once I can actually sit here in front of you guys and tell you guys that I did it. I did it. And you guys can do it. It was not rainbows and butterfly experience. Like I wish I could be in front of my camera and tell you guys, yeah, I got in the first try. And there are people who do get in the first try. And hey, it's all love. One of my really good friends got in the first try. And you know, like she says it, holy crap. Like she gives me so much credit because she's like, I cannot believe you applied so many times and, you know, got denied. It's just, I just want to tell you guys, it's an experience worth working for. Because at the end of the day, you are going to pay your own bills, you are going to help people, you are going to heal people, and this is something that is yours forever. You have a name and you have RDH after your name. That's just a beautiful, rewarding feeling. And that's something that you can achieve through hard work and dedication. When I first got into the program, I literally thought this is going to be, you know, good. This is going to be like super good and it's going to just be like every other class that I've taken, every other thing that I've experienced in college. Like it was not. It was very hard. Long hours of studying, long hours of work. And guys, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I really don't. My experience was wonderful because I made such beautiful connections. I've learned discipline. I've learned, you know, 10 times more respect. Like, don't get me wrong. My parents raised me with nothing but respect, nothing but discipline. I am very responsible. I've worked and volunteered since I was, you know, 13 years old. Like, I'm not saying that this, you know, program just taught me to be an adult. No. But this program really tweaked things that were loose. It's like when screws are a little loose and they just really tighten those screws. And that's what this program did for me. And I was very, very blessed to be in such a program that really takes care of their students. Like 20 students in this program. Like my teachers, my mentors, I can't thank them enough. This program was literally so structured, and I hope that that's the experience that you guys will experience or are experiencing or have experienced, because there is nothing like getting your money's worth. There's nothing like really learning from people who love to teach and with people who love to learn. I've gained beautiful and wonderful relationships with my colleagues, and honestly guys, I just can't wait to be out in the fields and just providing that oral care and just showing and shining bright everything that I've learned in dental hygiene schools. I really just want you guys to expect the unexpected. Yes, expect beautiful rewards, because that's how you're gonna feel after you graduate your dental hygiene program. But also do not expect things to just come at you easily, because they're not. Dental hygiene school is super duper hard. It is very hard. it was not easy for me, and I'm not saying that it was easy. You need a license after you graduate. It's not something light and, you know, no, you need a license. You need to be board certified in the state that you live in. There's just so many things that I can sit here and talk to you about in this one video, but I just wanted to share this personal experience with you guys. This video was very personal. That's what you're gonna expect in dental hygiene school, is just a lot of self-reflection and just hard work. This is a career path. This is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. You know, this is something that you need to keep on top of and keep studying, keep reading up on. Like, this is your life. You are going to be a dental hygienist. You know, this is something very, very serious. You know, you have patients' health in your hands, and this is something so beautiful and rewarding. And if this is what you want, please, please just go for it. Cut out any negativity, anything that's stopping you, any barriers, any chains. You got to break those chains, break those barriers. You know, study when you need to study, do what you got to do, keep pushing forward. And yeah, that is my story, guys. That is my experience, and that is what to expect from dental hygiene school. And guys, every experience is different. You know, I don't want to speak for every hygienist or every dental hygiene student, but I definitely wanted to share my experience. So I hope this video gave you a little bit of insight and just some ease in your heart and some preparation in your mind. If you guys have any questions or any other videos related to dental hygiene that you want to see, please comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel if you subscribe, if you like, if you comment. I love what I do. I love YouTube. I love you guys. And until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video. Best of luck to you guys. I love you guys so much.